Have you ever thought about it? Why do you suddenly wake up at 3 a.m. or? Now, this experience is not unique to you, and it are definitely not an easy coincidence. Today, we will reveal the sacred things, the meaning of waking up at different times of the night. From now until 5 a.m., it is more important that we see what you can do. Act at such times. From your life to this fun thing, this phenomenon will be approached scientifically and from a spiritual perspective reveals why does this watch contain special energy. Let's learn how to use this power to attract God's blessings and strengthen your connection with Him in these moments. Something unusual is going on. Understand specifically what we are doing. The meaning of each moment is important to understand. Why waking up in the middle of the night is important. Such deep meaning and why 300. Night is often called the hour of heaven. Awakening during this period, especially between mom and dad every hour in the morning carrying important things. Spiritual and energetic messages. Apart from what is involved, phenomenon from a scientific perspective. Vision, sleep cycle, especially with stage rapid eye movement sleep. It happens to more than intensity between TM and 5 a.m. At this stage, the brain is working at full capacity. Power and dreams come alive. Interestingly, despite the fact that the phase REM sleep is deep sleep, most susceptible to interruption. So if you will probably wake up around this time, that you come out in the middle of this phase and the subconscious is working at full capacity. This is the transitional state between sleep and wakefulness. Alertness provides greater clarity. Connect with your deeper mind. What? This is the perfect time to search. Divine guidance, do you know? 3:40 a.m. is considered the time. Spiritual connection, there are those who say that in this stage is the barrier between physical and the spiritual world becomes more fragile. Allows for a more intense connection with the Creator and our inner nature. If you have ever felt the feeling, peacefulness or alertness upon waking, at this point, know that it is not. Coincidentally, this is the time when your soul is more comfortable, ready to receive messages, and the instructions from above have scientific explanations. Around this time, melatonin levels, sleep hormone begins to decline. Prepare the body to awaken. This transition creates an ideal state. Mind thinks of dreams and more. Deep thoughts, but what does it mean? Wake up at a certain time at night. Every moment has its own meaning. Reflects the emotional spirit and mental state now. When we understand the emotional power of these moments. Awaken more deeply in such a special thing. Time, let's find out together, means to wake up from 1 to midnight in the morning. And how to use this moment for yourself. Benefits: if you wake up between and 2 o'clock in the morning, this could show that you have encountered something, internal conflict. Consciousness can cause fear or a problem to be solved. Ask yourself, what is it? Makes me nervous. I am facing a feeling. Resentful or uncertain about. Recent decisions you may feel. You yourself are divided and do not know anything. The direction of movement is awakening. An invitation to think deeply about you, feelings and problems as if they were your own. Inside is asking to be heard and get at care. This is a great time to turn to God in prayer or meditation. Take this opportunity To achieve clarity and introspection, peace, write your thoughts in your diary. If, feel the need and ask, what is bothering me now? What do I need to change to achieve? We find balance and peace in the Bible. Examples of how God uses dreams to convey important messages, as in the case Saint Joseph of Nazareth through the dreams he received. The most important guide that helped he to protect his family in difficult times. Sometimes wake up at this time. Take the opportunity to reflect. Take the opportunity to reflect. Try to fall asleep quickly aware. This time is like a sacred calling. Analyze your life and leadership. Himself according to God's plan. What does it mean to wake up? From 2 to 3 in the morning. Awakening within this range is possible. Warning that there is something in you. Body or mind requires this attention. Considered one of the most vulnerable times. For the body, and often out of balance, manifests as disruptions in your sleep. Ever woke up restless or uncomfortable at these hours? Indicate the need for care. Your physical or emotional happiness in traditional Chinese. This drug is related to the liver, important detoxification organ, and regenerate the body as it happens often. It can signs of overload of this organ or also accumulates toxins in the body. The liver is associated with such emotions, such as unresolved anger and resentment. Emotional problems can affect your health is deeper than you think. You are stressed or worry. These feelings may be directly related to this type. This idea disorder is also found. The answer is in the Bible, such as in the story of the king Hezekiah. One peaceful night he was serious. Fall ill when realizing death is approaching. Then the prophet Isaiah came to him. Challenging message, get your house in order. For you die, you shall not live. Isaiah 381. Hezekiah turned back in sorrow. Wail and pray fervently, calling on God. Remember, I went before you with honesty and integrity. He did it. What is true about you? Lazarome desperately demands more. It's time to live. God has heard your prayer. Before Isaiah left his palace, I received a new divine message. Hear your prayers and see your tears. I will heal you, and on the 3rd day you will enter. I will add 15 years to the temple of God. Your life is Isaiah 3:8-5. This is not just a story about healing, but also about the power of prayer and faith in the face of health problems or feeling anxiety. Wakes up at this time. Take this moment to turn to God in this sacred prayer. Connection can bring comfort and clarity. What does it mean to wake up between 3 and over? Morning wake up in the middle of these. A watch can be considered a unique sentimental item. Paulette traditional moment. More intense is the moment when the curtain between become the material and spiritual world thinner and reaches the subconscious. Maximum activity if you wake up glad. This may be due to because you are in deep stage. REM sleep also increased. Your memory, dream about any detail that comes to mind. These dreams may contain important messages. Perhaps the answer or guidance from God is time can be an opportunity. Reconnect with your inner self and listen to what God says do. Take a deep breath, close your eyes and open them. Your heart, you can feel this energy. This is the perfect time to pray and seek God's wisdom as a shining example. This is the 26th chapter of the Gospel, Matthew, where Jesus prays in the Garden of Gethsemane. Garden in the dark of night, I feel the weight of the decisive moment he faced while the students, overwhelmed with fatigue, fell asleep. Jesus continued to pray, prostrate. Earth, he said, my Father, if possible, take this cup away from me, and I don't like me. How I want you, Matthew 2639, this vulnerable and whole moment. Surrender is a clear example of this. What does it mean to seek God in the moment? Greatest pain. So if you wake up now, take advantage. Opportunity to pray and strengthen. Connect with the divine in that quiet night. Jesus prays, filled with pain and hurt in silence. The garden, he sought solace and strength in. It seemed like the deepest communication with my Father. Every beat of his heart echoes. Blank, acknowledging the seriousness of the moment. Knowing that he would have to face betrayal through suffering and the cross, but in his fervent plea, he found clarity and have the courage to follow your divine back to the goal he had found. I do not pay attention to the spiritual war with what you have to face. Ask gently, maybe they can't. Watch with me for at least an hour. I understand my human weaknesses, but Jesus also felt the urgency of the situation. Back to prayer, pouring out my soul. Give up your fear before God and confirm his readiness. He saw the world needed to meet your destiny in the Garden of Gethsemane. Has become a sacred place where the Son of God has fully demonstrated its humanity. Obedience and unshakable faith are a very touching scene that teaches us that the importance of seeking God in our deepest moments. Tough times, even when the road seems clear, can't stand it. We can trust his plumb. Like the knees in our struggle whisper a prayer. Whom he taught us is the Father of our Lord. In heaven, your name is sacred. Let him come. Your kingdom, your will be done. On earth as in heaven, our daily bread. Give us this day, forgive us our debts, just as we forgive those who are in debt, and do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from it. Evil to you is the kingdom of power and glory. Forever repeat these words. We feel the divine presence. God assures us that we are not. This moment can be lonely. A turning point opportunity to renew your faith and start over. Close your eyes and let go of your worries. Pray and feel the peace. Comes from connecting with creators. When the dawn comes, you will understand it. Experience something unique, an experience that only the silence of early morning can bring. The meaning of awakening between the 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. Wake up from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning could be the new signal. This moment of silence is ideal to begin with. Suitable for conciliatory thoughts. Intentions and preparations for the new human. Do you feel renewed? Ever experienced waking up to this? Time with this combination of peace and energy. The period of time that symbolizes the end of the night and the beginning of the something new, an invitation to appreciate necessary changes in your life. Take advantage of this peace of mind to set clear goals and dedicate yourself. A few minutes of prayer, meditation, or GM. Train your body and mind. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve today? What do I do? I can change it to add more joy and balance in your life in the Bible. The resurrection of Jesus is the greatest symbol of the Renaissance at dawn. The third day after the crucifixion of Mary, Magdalene and another woman go ahead. In the coffin, they found a stone and an angel who told them not to be afraid. You are looking. Jesus crucified is not here. He has risen, as he said, come and look at where he was crucified. Is this the central event of Christianity? Faith does not only represent victory beyond death, but also the promise of new things, beginning like Jesus. Beyond the shadow of death, we can overcome our difficulties and updated every day at dawn. Take with it the opportunity to leave. The past is behind us and the future is complete. Hope you can do in what areas of life. Update this moment of reflection may become a divine invitation. Review your journey and inner struggle. Convert, take advantage of this. Time to think about your goals and recharge with new hope and determination. No, he begged. In this moment more than Psalm. God is a shepherd. I won't need the green ones. In the meadow he laid me down, he led. He took me back to the backwaters. He guides my soul on the paths. Truth for your name, even if I will walk and fear not through the valley of the shadow of death. There is no evil, for you are with me, and your rod comfort me in the face of my enemies. Poma, can you wash my hair with shampoo in a cup? My kindness and mercy are full, will accompany me all the days of my life. Mine and I will stay like this forever. The psalm reminds us that no matter what, there are times when it is difficult, but God is always there, beside us, guiding and protecting us. Forget you are not alone in this. Travel millions of people around the world also experience this every night. Sobriety and many people found in New Mexico. Opportunities for more conscious leadership. And are you ready to change your life in a meaningful way? Your life is amazing. It's not just about awakening, it's about what are you doing right now? Now you understand the power of the night. Wake up, it's time to find out what's going on. They must be done at every stage of your life. Awakening, you have to find out what is possible. Hidden messages in your dreams. Anam. One of the most powerful ways God communicates with by us, but how can we know? Are dreams real? Divine messages and their meanings. Symbols and visions appear. To find out, you need to see this video where you will learn about the 7 kinds of things. Dreams in which God communicates with you and about you. Meaning of possible factors. Appear in your dreams as animal, number, or color. Don't miss it. This is indeed a powerful teaching, and not forget to leave a comment if you experienced a fortunate awakening.